This is what if Deku had Subzero's powers. Part 1. So, this is how we started. When Izuku was born, Inko did not want him just the way he looked. His eyes didn't have pupils. It was just all white. And it was just, she didn't want him in general. So, soon as she got out the hospital, she took him and threw him out in the forest. It never came back. So, wouldn't, so, as he got older, he would wonder, he didn't know how to speak, honestly. He just didn't know how to speak. Because soon as he got out the hospital, he was thrown out there, so he didn't know nothing. Not his mom, nothing. Didn't even know about technology or the world. So he got older, he started to hunt for food and make tools. And he figured out that he had a power at 4 years old. It was an ice power, or quirk, you want to say. So, he trained his quirk so he mastered it in like 2 years. So he's 6 right now. And one day, a girl was running down in the forest while a man was chasing her, trying to kidnap her. She had black hair, long black hair, and a ponytail. Her name was Momoyori Rosen. So Deku saw her running, so he used his ice powers and threw it at the man that was chasing Momo. He was like, who are you? And he didn't, because he had never seen a human or, well, another person before. So, Momo asks, who are you instead of Izuku? And I'm going to be changing Izuku's name because Izuku does not know his name from the beginning, so he's going to make himself up a name, I guess. So, yeah. She asks, who are you? And he says his name, I don't know yet, but I will know it in part 2. So yeah. And she was like, do you want to be friends? And Izuku said, yeah. They stayed out there for a while talking until Momo had to go home. Momo asked, are you going to go home? And he was like, this is my home. And she was like, what? Yeah. So the next day, she comes back and starts talking to him again. They did this for years now. They was talking for like 15 years. Until Momo decided to enroll him into UA. So Momo asks, come on, let's go somewhere. And Izuku's like, what? What do you mean? So, because Momo started talking, started learning, told Izuku how to talk. He only talks to her though, because he has not seen the other person. But, Momo's been giving Izuku speech lessons and stuff so he can learn how to talk. So yeah. And he's gonna go to the UA. Momo's this time is going to take the entry exams. And they go to UA. They go to sit down in their seats right by each other. It was and let President Mike explain the first part of the exam, the RAM part, the theory test or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, they took that. Izuku knew a little bit of this stuff because Momo taught him some brains and smarts, math and stuff like that. So he knew a little bit of that stuff, so he wouldn't get in dead last. He would get into a place where he could pass. So they head over to the attack exam, or I don't know, the physical exam, I don't know, the second part. So President Mike explains that one. He was like, how could you forget? I'm highly disappointed that the best school in all of Japan, got a mistake wrong. And he says to Izuku, you two, stop talking. If you're not here to pay attention or anything, you might as well leave. And Izuku was like, he looks at him. He freezes Ida's mouth shut. Ida was like, he couldn't talk at all. So then Ida was like, he just couldn't do anything until President Mike said, unfreeze his mouth. And he unfreezes his mouth, and he was like, how dare you use your quirk against me, you delinquents. And Izuku's like, keep talking, I'll do it again. And Ida saw his eyes and was like, and he sat right back down because he didn't want no smoke. So they start President Mike, they go out there where the gates and stuff at. They're talking right now. Momo and Izuku's talking right now. Well, yeah. For now, I'm just gonna keep calling him Izuku until I figure out his other name. So Momo and Izuku is talking right now until the gates open. Izuku starts running, and Momo's like, alright. And she starts following him. Everybody thinks they're cheating. But President Mike says, you better follow those two because there's no countdowns in life, so you better start. And everybody starts running out like, damn. So Izuku and Izuku and Momo destroyed those robots in the area because Momo already knows pulled out a sword and a sharp sword that could cut through like any of the robots there besides the zero pointer. But it can damage it. And then Momo did physical training along with Izuku too, so yeah. And in this one, I hate to say it this time again, but Bakugo is probably going to get one for all. Who knows? So, yeah. Bakugo's like, what the hell? How did those two can be better than me? And he starts destroying more robots and stuff until the zero pointer comes out. And Izuku was about to like, what a hassle. He starts walking away until he hears a scream. He's like, help! And he heard it was a girl named Uraraka, but he doesn't know that. So he runs over there. He taps on the robot and he freezes the whole thing in place. He picks up Uraraka and he was like, are you alright? And she was like, no, I think my leg is sprained or broken. And he walks her over to recover girl. He was like, heal her up. He runs back over to Momo and he explodes the robot too. So yeah. So the entrance exams is over. Izuku top place with Momo and like, let's see, I'm gonna say Bakugo caught up with Momo, so she's gonna be in third, while Bakugo's in second. So yeah. And they start heading back home and Mom was like, "You want me to give you some money so you can buy an apartment, so they know where they deliver the thing and stuff, and or you just want me to get it for you?" And Izuku was like, "I'm fine. You can grab it for me." So yeah, that happens. Like 2 weeks later, Momo tells him, "You got your letter," and then not All Might says this, but no, yeah, All Might's gonna say this one this time. He says what he says in canon and stuff, but not to meet him at the beach this time, because yeah, he doesn't have one for all. But I might give it to not Bakugo, but one of the students in 1A. So who knows? And this time it's gonna be Mineta and Invisible Girl, I forgot her name, are gonna be in class 1B, while Shinso and Kendo are in class 1A. So yeah. And they start heading to school and like next day. So they all get in class. Momo and Izuku walk into class and they see Ida yelling at Bakugo, and Bakugo's like yelling right back at him. Everybody else just talking to one another and stuff. So they go take their seats by each other and start talking too. So yeah, and then Aizawa wakes up and was like, "Shut the hell up. It took you 8 seconds to be quiet, so we're gonna have to work on that. But we're going to go outside, go to the lockers and change, and go outside after." And Ida's like, "Who are you?" And Aizawa was like, "I'm your homeroom teacher." And Rock was like, "Wait, don't we got assembly or whatever?" And he was like, I don't care. We don't have time for things like that. Stuff we said in canon. So he walks out the classroom and goes outside while everybody else starts heading over to the locker rooms to change. Kaminari sees that Deku's ripped, and he's lean, I guess you want to say. So Kirishima walks over and is like, "Dang, you got a nice bod." he be sounding gay. Just you look manly. And Izuku's like, "I don't swing that way," but yeah. He starts walking away, and Kirishima's like, "What? What is he talking about?" So he starts heading outside. Yeah. And he's the first one out there, just waiting for everybody. So yeah. And everybody else starts getting out there. They start to do the exams thing. So as I was like, Izuki Midori, no, whatever his name, I'm just gonna say Izuku, but his new name is gonna be in the next part. Izuku, come up to the circle so you could throw this ball, cause you got the top score on the exam. And Baku's like, "What? How could he get a top score? I'm the best. He's nothing." And Izuku starts throwing the ball. He gets like, let's say 1,000 meters or 900, something like right there. And Baku was like, "I could do better than that." So it's Bakugo's turn. He uses the explosions like, "Die!" And he gets 700 and something meters, I forgot. And Bakugo's like, "What? I'm stronger than him." and Momo goes, and she got the same score, and everybody else got the same score and stuff. So they start doing the rest of the exams, the strength exams, jumping exams, and all that. Everybody gets the same scores except Izuku. He got like basically the top score on everything except the ball throw. So yeah. So they done with that. So they put the charts up, and it says Izuku's at the top with Bakugo in second, Todoroki in third, and Momo in fourth, and yeah. But as I was says, I'm bluffing. I was never gonna kick anybody out. And Momo was like, "Did y'all not know that?" And she said the stuff at Cannon and all that. And they start heading back to class. And let's see. After class, like a week later, they start going to, after they do all their math and all that, they start heading over to lunch. But they hear a siren, code 3 and stuff, locked out. And everybody starts freaking out. 3 years like, this never happened in the 3 years of me being here. So everybody's freaking out, but Izuku's not. He tells Momo is just depressed, just keep eating and stuff. And she says, "You ain't gonna tell anybody?" He was like, "There's no point. They should be able to look out the window themselves. They should at least check if there was actually villains. And if there was villains, there's so many heroes here to save us, along with us in training, so we're not supposed to be scared of villains. So, I mean, like, that's their loss." So Momo's like, you're right. So they keep eating. Everybody's like, "Why aren't y'all freaking out? Villains." And Izuku's like, "Can y'all shut the hell up?" He just breaks them down. For one, did y'all even try to look at the window and see who's out there? If y'all did, it's the press. For two, if there was really villains, it's so many heroes here to save us. So that's another reason why y'all shouldn't be freaking out. And for three, we're heroes in training, so we should be able to protect our school that we're about to go to, that we're going to. And everyone's like, "Wait, what? There is just depressed?" And he is right about all that. So everybody calms down, starts sitting down. And after that, they hear footsteps running down. I'm walking through the door like a normal person. It was like, wait, All Might in his Silver Age costume is all that? Everybody's surprised that he's going to be their teacher. So All Might's like, you can't be a hero without costumes. So he pulls out their costumes. He gets their costumes out of nowhere, I guess. They go to the changing rooms and start putting their costume out. And Izuku's costume is basically gonna be, let's see. It's gonna be Subzero's basically, yeah. So that happens. That happens. They all start going outside like, whoa, look at his costume and all that. So yeah, they was all just looking at each other's costumes. Momo and Izuku's just talking about stuff, I guess. And Izuku and Uraraka still gets paired up, and yeah. This time Izuku just frees the building like Todoroki did, but he didn't do it so where they would get stuck, but it would be hard to move around for them. He helped out Uraraka by putting little like spikes where on her shoes or something, so she could get through the ice. So yeah, they start running upstairs, and Baku's like, "Damn it! Why do I keep slipping?" He's mad because he keeps slipping. So Izuku looks at Bakugo's like, peace. They walk right past him because they know he's not gonna be a challenge since he keeps slipping. And Baku's like, how the hell are they walking through the ice that easily? And they get up to the 5th floor. Ida's slipping and stuff too. So I mean, like, but Ida gets the hang of it, so he won't slip as much. And they start, well, Izuku just easily battles Ida to freeze him, and he touches the bomb. Hero team wins. And he unfreezes Ida. Bakugo's pissed, and they start, and all the other teams start going. And I'm gonna leave it all.